Yo, what is going on, guys? Manny here, and welcome to the final game of Under the Radar FC's season. Guys, in our first season, we've won 2 cup finals, 2 intense games in a row, and we came out on top. We stuck together as a team. We had a bit of luck at times, but we came out with 2 trophies. Which really, when I look at it, is more than I asked for. I wanted, yes, 1 cup, and I do want the league. That is what we're here for today. This is the season decider. We're going to be playing against Springhill. Myself, Marth, and a few others during the week went to go watch their game against Bayswater, in which they came out on top. They won 5-3, and they looked pretty good. Setting up today's occasion, it's going to be a big match. For us, today, being a point ahead of them already, we have to draw. That's all we have to do, draw. If we draw, we win the league. We've done the treble, amazing. However, they have to beat us to win the league, but they can still win the league. They came from behind, they had loads of games in hand, and they've done well to be here. Anyway, let's check how the UTR gang reacted to the last cup final. We've got Connor first up this week, and he says, absolutely buzzing for the boys. Never been so tense, needed some happy news after splitting my head open from diving into a post, but let's get that treble, boys. Love from Virginia. Thank you so much, Connor, and I hope they glued your head up or whatever it needed. I hope you're okay. Ashley Williams says, talk about an exciting game of football from the guys. Congrats to Under the Radar FC for winning another trophy. Let's take a look back at the dive though. Now that's a dive that Suarez would be proud of. I'm not sure it was a dive. I know that we probably were in the wrong on that one. Brian says 2 cups in 2 weeks. UTR gang are on fire. Congrats, Manny, on scoring the winning penalty. Plenty more trophies to come. Love from Ireland. Poison Quinzel says, tearjerker, man. What a game of football though. Buzzing. Honestly, it was so emotional, and I'm glad that you guys felt that through the screen. The amount of people that tweeted me saying that they were crying or they had tears or they felt as emotional as we were probably feeling was a crazy amount. And then finally we have Mark, who says, let's go UTR gang. This game was so entertaining and so passionate. I must say though, I'm so impressed with Bradley's improvement as not only a player but as a leader as well. Been here since day one, and I'm not going anywhere as a supporter. Love that, Mark. Thank you so much. That final was so intense, but I'm sure you guys were supporting the whole way through, and it was great to get the win at the end of that. Let's get into the lineup for the final game of the season. In goal, we're going to have Mitch again, the hero in my opinion of that last final. Very, very good performance. Our squad is very, very thin today, so we're going to have to bring Jed, who's back from suspension, in at right back. Reggie's going to play centre back today. Bradley's also going to join Reggie in centre back because we've got Jamie and Sam out, both injured. Jamil, who's sat out a lot of the last few games, he's going to come in at left back. In midfield, we're going to have Mikes, myself, and Santos coming back from holiday in Brazil. He's going to play in centre mid today. Lamray's going to be playing at right wing. Toby's going to be at left wing this time. And Thomas is going to be through the middle up top. On the bench, we have Lewis Redmond. We've got loads of players missing. For those of you who are wondering if Tolu's left UTR or not, no, he hasn't. He's just away. He's not here right now. Let's do it. Let's get into the game.
Ride down on my own if I have to, fly the flag on my own if I have to. My loyalties never change like a fan, but I'll still want an old friend if I have to. Root your girl on my jeans if I have to. Take man's phone in the tree if I have to. I'm not one of them guys from road, but I might lose composure if I have to. I will ride down on my own if I have to, fly the flag on my own if I have to. My loyalties never change like a fan, but I'll still want an old friend if I have to. Root your girl on my jeans if I have to. Take man's phone in the tree if I have to. I'm not one of them guys from road, but I might lose composure if I have to. If I have to, I'll do it. Take risk, I'm not soft like Truett. Gully man ting, no positive grime. Everything that I say, try, no, I will do it. Bound to blow, they thought we won't do it. I don't give a damn if you're not gang. I'll sprint any don that's old or newish. Since mob started, your chances ruined. Big man, I'm not a kid like Lewis. Don't try ask what happened that time, but I will apply that sticky like Lewis. Try block crew, cause we got through it. Met movements, they wanna do what we're doing. I'll take any challenge, I'll sprint and rattle. Y'all know I'm like Sasuke, more like Sakura.
All I can ask for is the same thing today. Exact same thing. Our team is kind of skint right now, but we have quality around the pitch. So I think regardless, they're going to be fired up for this game. It means something to them. Out of nowhere, they could win the league. So we have to match that or beat it, and I want to beat it. We're going to make so many changes to the lineup, but like I said, we have the quality to deal with it. I don't think they can match us really in many areas of the pitch, if any. So just let's switch on and let's want it, everything. Yeah? Yeah. Carry each other, you know. A lot of us are carrying injuries, but we're fighting. This is the last day, last 90 that you have to do it. Let's put everything out there, win this game. Let's try and kill it early as well. And then we can play the game at our pace. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. Honestly, guys, before this game, I was feeling horrendous. In fact, the whole game, I was just horrendous. I was so ill, obviously, like I said in the last video, and I had to play in this game because we were so short of players. But here we go. We've kicked off. Springhill coming to our ground, and they're looking to upset us and take the league. They've won themselves an early throw, and it's going to be taken by the number 2, flicked on by the 17, flicked on by the 60, and it's going to arrive at the back post for the 9, but he can't keep his shot down, and that's an early warning sign for us. As we did say in the team talk, we want to get an early goal. We always say early goals put pressure on the opposition, and with the intensity that we know we have in our ranks, we can keep that up. Mike's is going to take our first throw-in of the game from the left. It's going to be headed away by the number 8 and out for another one. Mike's is going to try again from the left. It's going to be headed there by the number 2. It's going to go out to Santos there. A bit of a muddle in the box, and then Thomas gets his foot through that. That is 1-0, an early goal, exactly what UTR needed. And Thomas once again scoring so many goals for us this season, and he's done it again. He stepped up. It is exactly what we wanted, that early goal, and now we can do what I said and try and keep that intensity up, as Thomas does exactly that by closing down the number 8's long pass. From going to watch that Springhill game midweek, they did look really fired up, and we were expecting them to come out all guns blazing. They've tried to get through there, but it's going to run through to Mitch. Over on the far side, and the number 12's got the ball. He's up against Jed though. It's not going to be too easy to get past him there. He's in the corner. Jed's got him on the ropes, and he's able to win us a throw-in as well. From that anyway, and we're going to move on. It's going to be Santos bringing the ball down this left-hand side. He's got Jamil making a run inside of the number 2. Jamil picks it up and plays it back to Santos. Can we do anything from this move? Santos is going to open the pitch and spread it out wide to Lamre. Lamre going for a 1-2 with Mike's. Mike's can't get the pass past the number 16. He keeps possession for us. Can we keep it alive? Number 9's closing him down. Lamre comes across. The number 9 gets his body in front well. Can they clear it here, Springhill? Looks like they will. Ball's in the air now, which gives an opportunity for a header. I've won it there up against the number 12. Number 6 is going to pick it up for Springhill. 12 tries to continue forward. I've cut it out there. It's going to go to Bradley this time into Mike's. Mike's being ushered by 2 Springhill players there, but gets it through a gap there. Little shove in my back as I pick it up from the number 6, but we're still able to continue with the ball as Lamre has it now. Lamre back into my feet. I've got 2 runs in front of me. Thomas picks it up, plays it into Lamre. Lamre with the fake shot. Lamre past the goalkeeper as well. And that is a beautiful goal. The composure, the back heel from Thomas, the fake shot from Lamre, and the move in itself to counter-attack and just go and score like that. What a beautiful goal. And it does look like we might be in a very good position to get this treble at the moment if we don't throw it away. But that's a brilliant goal. Lamre with the composure, the fake shot. This guy is just a different breed of player. 2-0 up then, and it looks like we are in a good position. It's Lamre picking up the ball again. It's Mike's, this time into Thomas. Thomas plays it back to me, back into Lamre. It gets caught behind his feet a little bit there, and the number 4 is going to put it out. At this point though, and we are playing some nice football so far in this game. I'm loving it. We're 2-0 up, but we're searching for more. It's Santos on the edge of the box. It's passed through to Mike's. It's blocked by Thomas, and Springhill will clear it. Jed will head it out of play. They're coming at us this time. It's a throw-in. Bradley takes a tumble over on the right-hand side. Jed's coming to help him out and win the ball off the number 9. He's done well, but 17 picks up. He's good and strong there. Can he get his head up and pick a pass? He gets onto the back post for the 7. 7 heads it across the box, and Bradley's back there to recover. There you go, across here to take this corner quite quickly. Number 12 with the fake shot. Jamil sold himself so very short, but he's able to get back and block the second attempt for that fake shot. Let's take another look at that. You should never really dive in like that, Jamil. It's outrageous. He's been sold almost off the pitch, but the way he gets back and gets his body in front was good. He's lucky, to be fair. Here now we're trying to clear our box. It's going to be Toby picking up the ball. He gets it the second time of asking. It's out to Lamre. Lamre plays it in field to Mike's. Mike's, what can he do on the ball this time? He plays a pass out to the left, but it's going to be too far, and Santos can't reach that. Back into our half now, and they've got a corner. It's going to be headed away at the front post by Bradley. Mike's is going to try and chase and keep this one in. Unfortunately, he can't do that this time. Number 7 for them goes to take the throw. It's into the box. It's going to be a foul for a shove in the back on Jamil. We then get a corner of our own over on the right hand side. Mike's in swinging into the box towards the back post. Doesn't really happen for Reggie at the back, and it comes out to Lamre, and he swiped at his shot. A free kick for Springhill inside our half, clipped in towards the box by the number 8. Number 4 goes jumping there, but he shoved Bradley while doing that. Free kick. It's infield now. It's going to be the number 12 to control it. He's flicked it around the corner into a space. Bradley once again sweeping up very nicely at the back. Jamil gets the header down to me. It's into Santos this time, but he's been swiped out by the number 6. So far in this game, and we do look comfortable. However, they're getting a lot of throw-ins, which we do need to limit right now. As Jed clears this up the pitch for Toby to chase, he's going to try and get there. Number 8 ushers him out of play. Mike's is going to pick up the ball inside our half. Looks to have overrun it for a moment, but he's able to keep it and play it down the line for Toby. It looks like a decent ball. Toby chasing there. Goalkeeper comes out quickly, and he's first to the ball for Springhill this time. It looks like it might have gone out, but it's stayed in play this time. Jamil leaves it to Mike's. Mike's trying to get through the gap of these two Springhill players. The number 6 comes around and cleans up. Another throw-in for Springhill here. It's going to be Reggie challenging with the 17, and he's won the ball for us. Jed with the acrobatic clearance. It's going to go up to Thomas. Nice touch there. Plays it back to Lamre. Can we get something going here? Mike goes to play the pass. We've seen the idea, but he's not pulled it off this time. Santos is going to pick up the ball over on the right. The number 9's clipping at his heels, trying to win that ball back. He gets a bit lucky this time, Santos, as he plays it through the gap to Toby. Thomas there, I'm not sure if that was a touch or a pass, but we get away with it anyway, and he's still got possession for us. He's going to play it through this gap to Lamre. Lamre's going to pull it back for Thomas. Thomas gets the shot off, and that is 3-0 there. Thomas is second of the game, and Thomas and Lamre, they're looking good form over there, looking sharp, and we're 3-0 up. Springhill, and at the moment we're cruising. We're making this less and less of a battle as the game goes on, as we've picked up the ball again. They've made a little mistake in there, and Mike's is going to spread this out wide to Toby. Toby's then going to leave this on to me. I'm going to pick up the ball, but I'm going to be shoved to ground in frustration by the 6, and we're going to get a free kick. Mike's is going to stand over this free kick, and that's a beautiful one towards the back post, and Lamre can't get enough on it to direct it goalwards. It's going to come back out wide to Jed though. Jed's going to put it into the box. It's going to be headed away by this number 16. Santos is jumping there with the 12. He's gone to ground. I think he's fallen awkwardly. Can Springhill do something on this break here? I tried to cut it out there. It's a hit off the number 9. It's going to come back. Jamil's kicked it at his injured foot again. And yeah, thankfully for us, Santos is okay to continue. That's good news, because honestly, at the moment we are very short of subs. Everyone's gone on holiday or away or working. So in this final game, it's a good thing that we're winning 3-0, and we are as comfortable as we are at the moment. As Toby plays this one into Thomas. Thomas gets it back to Toby. A bit of luck there. Flicks it round the number 4 nicely. Flicks it back up in the air. Number 8 comes across, puts him to the ground, and the linesman has said Toby is offside there, which Toby does not agree with in the slightest. Ball's going to come across here just into our half, but Jamil's done well to come across. Mike's tries a bit of skill there. It's not really worked. It's gone back from the number 16 out to the 8. The 8 punts it up the pitch, and Jamil does well to be there again. I'm showing that because Jamil, he gets a lot of stick from us, but so far this game, he's been solid. The ball sweeps across to the middle here. It's going to be a Springhill head on it first. Number 8 gets there, and Santos likewise for us, as Mike picks up the ball and he slices a pass just like he did in his first game for us there to Toby. As Toby gets it across, referee's given the advantage. In the end, it does hit Thomas's hand, giving us an advantage, but the goal is not going to stand. Handball. They then put another long ball up the pitch, searching for this number 17. He does win his fair share of headers. He is a big lad and a target for them all the time. As this time I drag it back away from the 16, it's going to go into Mike's. Doesn't quite catch the pass how he'd like, but gets to his destination, gets to Thomas. Number 16 picks up the ball. Once again, the work rate from Thomas to come across and win the ball, and Jams will put it out of play. Springhill have a corner. Number 12 to put one into the box again. It's going to be Bradley at the front post, winning the header for us, and then Jed to further clear it away. We have a throw-in over on the right. It's going to be Jed throwing it into Lamre's feet. Lamre, can he do anything up against this left back? He's been causing him problems all day long. He puts it across the box, and Toby can't get anything on it. It's going to run out here to Santos. Santos up against the number 6. Can he show some quick feet? He does, but he plays it to the back post, and it might be a bit too far for Mike. It is. Santos has it just outside the centre circle. I'm then going to try and play a pass into Toby there. The referee's going to blow his whistle here for a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Springhill. It's up in the air, there's a chance for a challenge, and Reggie, who's filling in at centre back today, is doing a very good job of that. He's winning his headers, he's winning his battles, and he's dealing with the big man up front for Springhill as Lamre skips past that guy with so much ease, tries to get a pass through. It's going to be cut out by the number 8 here, and Springhill can deal with that. There's one coming down for Thomas here, and he's going to nod it down into Toby's path. Toby coming in from the left wing, going to leave it to Santos to take over that space. Now Santos got the pace over up against this number 2. What can he do? He finds a disguised pass through the gap here for Toby to pick up. Toby gets his head up and finds one to Mike's. Mike's goes for a shot from distance, tries to control it, and the goalkeeper's just going to pick that one up. Springhill free kick then. Number 8 going to try and clip one from distance to try and get up the pitch. It's going to go to the head of the 17. Reggie there has to do his job really, as Mitch has called late, and it goes behind for a corner. Number 12 to take the corner again. He gets his arm up, puts the ball into the box. It's not bad delivery, but they can't connect with it at all. That's going to go out for a throw-in. At the moment, and they're really being reduced to the long ball. Number 2 to get this one. Reggie's calling for an offside. Not sure that is the case there. Mitch comes out and punches it. Jams comes out and does well. And then I'm going to come across and finish it off. That's going to go behind for a corner. Mitch also looks like he might have hurt himself a little bit, but he's back to his feet. From that corner, it's going to be the number 7 trying to clip one across the front of goal. And once again, it's not a bad delivery, but it's going to be all the way through. Reggie's going to chase down and win the ball away from the number 17 and also win us a throw-in. 3-0 up right now, heavily in control. It's a 1-2 between myself and Mike's. Thomas is then going to pick up the ball for us. He's going to play it back out wide to me. I'm going to go back into Mike's. Mike's tries to let it run. I'm not sure what he tried to do there, but it's going to drop back out here to Jed. Jed plays it to me. I go down the line to look for Lamre, and he did think he was offside. I'm not sure he was. They put it out of play for a throw-in anyway. Play moves over to the left instead anyway, and Toby throws it into Thomas. Santos has taken a tumble just to the right of your screen. I'm not sure what happened. I think the number 8 might have tripped him up there as Thomas sets this one back for Mike's. Mike's plays one towards the back post. It's going to come across. Can Lamre keep this in for us? He does, and the 21 puts it out for another throw-in. Surprisingly, it's going to be Lamre to take that throw, and he throws it into the box. Santos gets there. Toby's arriving at the back post, and he gets it in there with a little diving header. And that is 4-0. Surely now the title is ours, but we can't get complacent. There he's just going to his knees, saying a little prayer there, as we have had a family member sadly pass away lately. So rest in peace to them. As we're going back to the halfway line, it's clear to see that I'm literally really struggling. If you've ever played with a flu or cold, you shouldn't do it. And the only reason I've done it here is because it's a big game for us and we do want this treble. It is almost half time, 4-0 in the first half, and I'm telling you right now, before this game, we definitely did not predict that. If I could see this game going anyway at the time before the game, I was thinking maybe a 2-1 to us. But then I think we kind of forgot the quality that we have in our ranks, as this time I play it into Thomas. Thomas is going to lay it back to Toby. His shot's blocked by the number 4. It's going to come out here to Lamre. Can Lamre do anything? He's going to set it back to Jed this time. I'm going to flick it around the corner. Number 4 is there again. A big presence for them at the back. It's going to go into Thomas this time. Can he get the ball out to Lamre? He does. Lamre puts it across the box, and it's going to run to the far side. Can Santos do anything here? Up against this number 2. Tries to be a bit too clever this time, and it looks like it would be a Springhill throw. I would say, although they haven't come out playing their best, I don't think we've looked solid this half, and we're doing the job that we need to do at the moment. It's Thomas with a nice back heel to Lamre. Lamre skips past that guy so easily, digs it back in there for Thomas. He gets the header wrong, and it would have been a very nice goal. The skill from Lamre to make that guy go to the ground is just ridiculous. He just annoys me. I want to be that good. I know he's watching this thinking, I want to be like you. No, Lamre, I want to be like you. Most of their opportunities this game have been limited to set pieces, and there's another one. It's got off Bradley's head, and it's a reaction save from Mitch to tip it behind for a corner. Bradley knows that he was close to scoring an own goal there, as Mitch has pretty much saved him. The ball's just been cleared up the pitch for us. It's going to go to the head of the number 4. He's failed to deal with it properly. It's going to drop down for Lamre. Lamre goes from distance, and the keeper's tipped it behind for a corner. What a strike that was. Good attempt. It would have been a very, very good goal. That was one of the last actions of the half. Referee blows his whistle for half time. We are 4-0 up and very much in control of this game. The treble is looking like it's ours. At half time, and for some reason our mics weren't working, so you have no sound on the team talk this time, but pretty much all we said was we needed to get someone in front of the big man, someone behind him, because he was getting those flick-ons fairly easy at times. But other than that, we knew that we were doing our jobs, and if we kept things going in the same manner, we will win this game. Simple as that. 4-0 up, surely we won't do a Barcelona. So then the second half is going to get underway. The referee's going to blow his whistle. The ball goes back to Mike's. He's going to be closed down by a few Springhill shirts. His pass there is going to be blocked. He's crowded out at the moment, and somehow he's been able to win us a free kick. He then goes to take that free kick from deep. It looks like a decent ball, but it's going to run out of play. Lamre can't keep it in. They've got it in the right back position. Number 2 gives it away though, straight to Santos' feet, and Santos can have the space to drive at the Springhill defence. They've been clipped there. He's tried to play the pass to Lamre in the end, and we do get a free kick for it. Mike's then standing over this one as well, just inside the centre circle. Thomas chests it down. I go and try and take over there. The shot's been blocked. It'll go behind for a corner. Corner's going to be taken from the left hand. It's fired in there by Mike's. It goes to Toby's head, and it's gone over for a goal kick. It's back inside our half, and it's going to be Jed thumping this up from right back. Number 7's misjudged the flight of the ball, and it's going to go from Thomas out to Lamre on this right hand side, who's been turning this number 21 inside out, just like the washing all game long, as it goes into Mike's. Mike's is going to roll it across the pitch to Santos. What can Santos do? He gets his head up and plays this into my chest this time. I knock it back in there to Thomas. Thomas is going to keep it alive by playing it back out to Lamre, and we've moved this fairly nicely. Lamre is going to play it down the line just like he did in the first half. It looks like there's nothing on, but I get my head up in the end, and I can see Mike's on the edge of the box. Mike's goes for a shot, tries to curl one, doesn't get enough curl on it though, and it will go wide of the target. It's going to come out wide now here for Lamre again, up against the number 21. This battle still going on. Lamre just does it one more time. I don't know why he's doing this. It goes across the box to Thomas this time. It comes out to Santos. Keeper's missed it. It's hit the post, and Springhill will be able to clear it just about this time, but it's going to go to the number 7, who doesn't quite clear it properly. I'm going to pick up the ball for us again, and it's going to go into Santos, who plays it out wide to Jed. Jed tries to clip one through the gap there for Santos, and it's not come off how he would have liked it. Not long after that, and we've run ourselves a corner. Lamre is going to take it short this time into Santos. Santos cuts it across the box. It goes to Thomas. He goes for a shot. His goal-bound shot is blocked. It hits off the number 2, then the 4, and then that goes into the back of the net. So despite Thomas's claims to try and claim this, this is probably an own goal. So that's 5-0 then, and that's most definitely the game done. Unless there is going to be some sort of miracle. It's going to come out to the 21 here, and miracles don't really happen with shots like that. It's gone way over. It's come back out here to the 21. He's kicked the ball straight off Lamre's chest. Thomas there wins the ball up against the number 4. Little shove in the back there he might have gotten away with as Lamre shimmies and gets past the number 2. Can he get past him again? Yes, he does. He's going past. Can he go to the number 8 and skip past? No, he's won us a corner instead. Mikes goes over to take this corner for us, and once again it's a very difficult one to judge. It's swerved and it'll go out of play. Springhill starting to look very, very tired at the moment as Lamre plays this one back to me. I touch it down, I hear a call from Mikes, and I'm just about able to scoop it in his direction as the 21 comes across and wins it. Mikes goes over to take that throw in, and it's a decent one into the box. I'm jumping there, and the goalkeeper looks to catch it just about. It's not too far from their box. Number 16 up against Mikes. He's got quite a few shirts around him. Got UTR shirts in support as well. Plays it into the feet of Toby. Number 9 comes across and wins the tackle. I then win the ball back. Play it into Thomas. Thomas plays it too far for me maybe, and I've got in there for a challenge. Number 21's caught me. He's caught me in my shin, and also whilst he's caught me, I've landed very awkwardly on my left ankle. So I've pretty much sprained that. I'm just picking up injuries at the moment, and it's not looking like the greatest for me. Here you go, a replay of that. He's gone in. I feel like it was a bit dangerous, and also you can see that I've landed on my ankle very awkwardly, so that's what's caused me the pain there, whilst I have people telling me to get up. I wouldn't go down if I wasn't injured. So as you can tell, tensions are starting to rise a little bit. You can see we're 5-0 up. They're probably very, very frustrated, and they're showing that there as the number 6 just comes shoving straight into my back. No attempt to get the ball, just shoves into my back. So I was a little bit annoyed at that, and I was like, you know what, let's talk with our feet instead, as it comes across and 21 puts it out of play. So when we say talk with your feet, it looks just a little bit like, yeah, like that. And that. Mikes with the double nutmeg. He gets a bit excited and goes for the shot, as many people probably would do, but it was absolutely disgusting as a 12 comes in and he goes in with a flying challenge on Lamre as well. He's not happy with that, and you can see tempers were flaring. I feel like I probably would get like that if I was 5-0 down. I don't know, but another look at that double nutmeg. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure about the shot itself, but the skill in the first place to get through those legs, and yet the second one just like that. Very, very nice. From that free kick then, it's going to be Mike stepping up to take it, left-footed, round the wall, and it's ended up in the back of the net. It's gone past the goalkeeper. He's probably not moved his feet quickly enough, but the accuracy of the shot has beaten him, and there it is. Quick, round the wall, simple as you like, 6-0. Like I said earlier, if you said the scoreline would be something like this, I wouldn't have guessed it. But that might have been me undermining either our ability or overestimating what they could do. But I saw them the other night and they did look quite sharp. As this time, there you can see a bit of tempers flaring, and you know, we're just going to have to cut it there because every single time it's not Sunday League beef. It doesn't look good for us, it doesn't look good for them, and it doesn't look good for the league itself. We are into the 90th minute now, and Thomas has picked up the ball over on the far side up against their substitute. They maybe could have done with that substitute a little bit earlier in the game, as I then go and support Thomas. It might have gone out of play, I can't even remember at the time, but I just thought to play on anyway, and the referee did allow me to do so. So I've got the ball over on the left, play it back to Jamil here, who's going to play this into the space for Santos. Santos, first touch, back into Mike. Santos picks it up straight back off Mike's. Santos goes for a strike, and he's put it back into the net, and it is 7-0. I told you, like, honestly, when we do play our football in the right areas of the pitch, it does look nice, and that's another neat goal. 7-0, and hopefully that will be the last for Springhill, because it's not looking good.
Do it!
play still continuing, and it looks like Springhill have fully exerted every bit of energy inside their tank, as Toby's just flicking it over their heads, getting it past them, gets a bit of luck there up against the number 4, trying to make space for a shot. It's going to come across here to Mike's. Mike's trying to make space for a shot. Can he do so? He's done so very well, and it's smacked off the crossbar. What a goal that would have been. Yes, we do say Mike's is greedy, but if you can strike a ball like that, I can't blame you, like, if it goes in anyway. But what a goal that would have been. The referee blows his whistle. That's the game done. We have done something amazing in our first season of existing. We have done the treble. And although it doesn't seem like it, to win 7-0 in the final game, probably wouldn't expect it. We've done something amazing. So I would like to say to all of the players, I know you're watching this, thank you so much for everything. Everything you guys have done up to this moment. I do really appreciate it. So, a massive season. Treble, 3 trophies. I asked for 1, maybe 2, and we've done more than that. So thank you so very much. And to you guys at home who supported us, we do really appreciate it. Sorry also, this video is a little bit short. The last few ones have been very, very long. You've had a lot of team talks. You've been bundled with that. But obviously with the issues with the mic and not coming through, I've sliced it down for you. So a little bit of a shorter video today. Here's a quick look at the table if you guys want to see that. You can see Long Lane, who were in pole position for so long, ending up in 3rd. Bayswater, who looked like the favourites after they beat us earlier in the season, on 42 points as well. And then Springhill 2nd. And if they beat us, they would have ended up 1st. It was a very, very tight league. In the end, we scored 81 goals, had 22 conceded against us. So we could say maybe our defence even won us this league. And yeah, I would say we have done very well to claw it back, because at times I really thought we had lost it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching Sunday League this season. That isn't the end of Sunday League content that's coming. I've still got a few behind the scenes stuff that you guys may be very well interested in. So look out for that coming soon. But as for the matches, that is it, done for the season. So thank you for supporting. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace. That is the end of what is a very, very good season. I've had ups and downs. We've had all sorts of things. People have had to play all sorts of positions. Reggie, Jed, Brad, you've all done your jobs. And all I can say is thank you. I'm sorry that I'm so ill, so I'm not even like as mad as excited, but my heart is beating inside like with excitement. And I have to say thank you, like, just to bring it back. I don't think we've lost the game this year. No, after the first 2. After Catford and thing, we went on the streak. We haven't lost in a while. That's good.
Do you know what it is? It's the Turkaghi game. That feels like a loss still, the 2-2.
Yeah. And what they did, obviously, is the other half of the season.
But yeah, when you go home, just deep what we've done. 3 trophies in our first year. We had 1 training session, and that was 5-a-side goals. So the turn up and just be rolling teams over, grafting games out, I respect it. And I'm looking forward to next season. So every eye is going to be on us. But I'm going to say thank you, man. Massive thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You don't know how much I love UTR, just put it that way. And every single person here has come into UTR and showed the same love that I have. You have treated this as serious as Manny and I both take it. So all I can literally say is thank you. Thank you. We went out for 3 weeks in a row and played probably the best I've seen us play. Yeah. So literally, with everything I have, I just have to say thank you. And we've won the treble. That's it. We've won the treble, boy.
Someone said we're better than you.
I wish. But yeah, I love you all. And whatever we do today or for a celebration, get drunk. Wow. we get done.
It's bank holiday.
Who's champion
as well?
Who's champion? This guy's an idiot.
Come here, boys. Hey, cut that out, man. Just cut it out.
I don't wanna waste no time. Wanna see you with the morning. I'm not even gonna lie. Baby girl, I know you're on it. Stay with me until the night.
Take time. I take time when I make mine. I keep it real, I never fake mine. On the camera in the meantime, kinda quiet when it's me time. I breathe thighs in my free time. Subscribe and you rewind. That's how we do it when we